Hello, you're welcome back to my channel today. I trust you're doing well. If today is the first time you're stopping by, thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you, okay? Thank you for sticking by and thank you for returning again. Thank you. Greetings from Poland, because I'm actually making this video from there where I went on vacation. Some have asked, is it possible for international students in the UK to apply for visas to other countries? Of course, by all means, you can. But today's video is just to explain, because I know how to be replying to everyone one after the other, trying to say the same thing all over again. I decided to come and make this video general so that it will be easier to also get to other people that are not aware that as an international student in the UK, you could travel to other European countries provided you have the Schengen visa, which is actually easy to get. All you need to do is just to locate one or two countries that you want to go to and apply for a Schengen visa. It's pretty easy and straightforward, provided you have all the documents that are asking you for. It's not that hard. Just apply to the country that you're going to and you are good to go. You know, for you to get a Schengen visa, it means you could visit the countries in EU that are under the Schengen visa zone. Well, before we get right to it, please click the subscribe button and support this channel of mine. All right, thank you. And don't forget to like, comment, and also share this video because someone else might find it helpful as well, okay? Don't hold the information. I'm here to share the information to you. So if you get the information, please share it as well because someone might need it. Before you apply, the country that you have to be applying to, maybe the consulate or the embassy you have to be going to, has to be the first country that you'll be stepping into. For example, if you're going to Poland and you wish to go to Germany or France or Greece from Poland, you have to go to Poland embassy and apply, and then you have to state the other countries that you want to be visiting. So if you want to visit Poland from 1st of June to 2nd of June, Poland has to be is the first point of entry. So you have to go to them. They have to approve the Schengen visa for you, and you state the other countries of this is where you want to go, and you have to set it in your application like that. You're just telling them, okay, from point A to point B, from date so date, I want to go to Poland. From Poland, I want to go to Germany. From Germany, I want to go to France. Like that, you state it. And once you have the Schengen visa, you can be able to go around all those countries if you have your money. Of course, it has to do with the money and the time if you have to go around. For you to do that, these are the documents that you need. It's actually easy to do. Just go online, type the country that you want to go to. You could apply to their consulate, but most of the times they have a general Schengen visa application form. So check with the country that you're going to. Just go online, check the website, how to apply for Schengen visa for so country. But the basic procedure is check availability. Then you get appointment dates. If it's, for example, 10th of September, you choose that date, fill out the form online. Sometimes you could print the form out and then you fill it. Provide every other document. If you're planning to be in Poland, for example, I'm using Poland because that's where I went to. So the things you need are first your international passport. And your international passport should still have blank pages, of course, where they will post the visa. So still have blank pages for those that are traveling all the time and they don't have space again in their passport. Please, you need to have blank pages for at least 2 or 3. You also need your residential permit, that's your BRP. So for students, you have your BRP, and your BRP should still be valid 3 months after you return to the UK. So that's your travel document, because if you're leaving UK and you're returning, you need to show your BRP. Another thing you need is your itinerary, your flight itinerary. So if you're going to be traveling from 1st to 10th of September, you need a return ticket. And if your holiday or wherever it is that you want to go for is between 10th of September to 15th of September, you need a return ticket for the period. So it's going to show this is where I'm going to, and this is my flight ticket, and this is where I'm returning, and this is my flight ticket. And if it's multiple entries, maybe from Poland you want to go to France, from France you want to go to so many other places like that, you need to provide the itinerary that is connecting between those countries. They would want to see it. Okay, so provide that. You book a flight. I know when you check for cheap flights for where you're going to. You could actually book for cheap flights for that period, and the money is not that much. For Poland, when I checked, I think it was like 22 pounds, 11 pounds going and 11 pounds coming. Although I paid more for Ryanair, I paid like extra 20 pounds for Ryanair to book the flight for me. But for me to get the itinerary, I paid 22 pounds with is it Opodo or something like that. There are some other people that provide these services whereby they could give you the itinerary of your journey for a discount. It's not a flight ticket, just the itinerary, just for a flight ticket for the purpose of the visa. Then you need to provide accommodations. For my own, I use booking.com because you don't really have to pay for, if you're booking for accommodation on booking.com, you don't need to pay. Just book the date you want, get a confirmation. You could pay later or you could cancel if you have a change of mind, or if your visa is not granted, you could cancel it. But whichever way, book, show that you have accommodation of where you're going to. And the next thing is proof of funds. For proof of funds, of course, you've already shown that you're staying in a hotel, so the living costs, you could, for your expenses for the whole day, I think is about 65 euros per day. So if you're going to be staying for 1 week, or let's say 2 days, you have to show, multiply it, 65 euro for the number of days you'll be staying. So you need to have that in your account. I need to show your statement of account for the past 3 months. So you need to see the inflow and outflow and how you get the money that stays in your account. So that aside, the next you're going to provide is insurance. So if you're traveling to a Schengen country, you need to provide an insurance that is going to cover for the period of your stay in the EU zone. For this insurance, I use AXA insurance. AXA insurance is actually cheap. I think I paid about 16 pounds for it for the number of days I'll be staying. The insurance is going to be a cover of 30,000 euros. I'm going to provide the links of the ones that I used in the description of this video. And the next is purpose of visit. Sometimes you need to provide like a cover letter. So in the cover letter, you could address it to the embassy or the consulate and write you would want to visit. This is where I want to go. I want to go and see I want to go and see the tallest building in the world. I want to go and see the ocean there. I want to go and see the fine people. It's just a cover letter. Write good thing about the country and tell them you want to go and see the beautiful landscape in the place, things like that. Just write fine cover letter and attach it with your application. And the next thing you're going to do is to get a passport. The size of the passport for each country is usually stated in their websites, so check the appropriate size. For my passport, I didn't get a passport from Cardiff. I waited till I got to London. So I just went to the printing place that is close to the embassy. That was where I printed the passport because they already know the specifications. So they just printed it for me and I took it in. And what again? Yeah. So if you are employed, your employer can write a letter that, you have a vacation and then you are their employee. They are aware that you still work with them and you'll be going on vacation, things like that. You are free to go on vacation. Well, if it's coming from school will just state, yes, they are your students. Like I requested the letter from school. I wrote to school telling them that I plan on going on vacation. I need a letter to submit to the embassy, and they wrote the letter and sent it to my mails, and I printed it. The letter reads that I'm a student and this is when I'll be ending my studies, and to whom it may concern. They provided my details, things like that. I wrote my passport number, blah blah blah, and that's the letter I took to embassy. So I think that's basically it. Let me go through it again so that I'll be sure that I've mentioned everything that you need. You need your passports, you need your resident permits, you need account statements, proof of funds, you need a letter from school as an international student, of course, a letter from school addressed to the embassy you're going to. You need accommodation, so you need to book. You need your flight itinerary showing how you'll be moving. You must not even book flight. You can even use ferry or use bus or train, depending on where you're going to. You can find these things cheap online and at a discount as well if you book in time. And what again? Cover letter. You need cover letter. I'm going to state these documents also in the description box of the things that you need, and you need insurance as well. If there's any other thing that I've missed, I'll state it in the description box. If you have any question, you could ask me, and if it's something I can answer, definitely I'll answer it. Okay, so once you have all these documents and you've applied, you've known your dates, on the day just go with supporting documents. Make sure you have your BRP and your passport because what happened to me on my day, I forgot my BRP and my passport at home, and I was on my way to London when I remember that I don't have my passport, and I had to stop and get all those things. I had to come down from the bus, go back home, get it, book another ticket back to London. So make sure you prepare ahead, arrange your documents, put them in a file, put them together the day of your travel, get to the place, get there in time, get in, submit your passport. Remember to go with your BRP because you need to prove that you reside in UK. So go with your BRP and go with every document. Don't go with half and half because they will send you out to go and get them. So all these documents I've listed, make sure you have them in your file. Put everything together. Go with your passport, not photocopy of it. Go with your original, like the passport itself, international passport. Go with it, and go with your BRP, the original, not the photocopy. Make sure you go with it and print the other things, your certificates of insurance, everything, proof of journey, transportation, accommodation. Go with everything and put them together, submit to them. And if you're living far, you could actually ask them to send it to you, or if you want, you could go back there and collect your passport. It depends on you. If you live close to London or wherever the consulate is, you can go there and collect it. So that's all for people that want to apply and get their Schengen visa to tour around Europe. Well, these things are nice, you know. Sometimes it's good to change your environment and cool your head. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this helpful. See you next time, okay? Bye.